in the PSN chat. No way you got that kill. Hell no. Oh, it's well, Izzo, turn my DJ up. $2018. So he said, "Woo." He said, "So who he is now above average." You can't slander Cayman. He just dropped 11K, helped us win. 11. Oh God. Cause me and you did not come to work. Me and you did not come to work.
Welcome everybody to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football.
Mohead texts me. Mohead texts me and said, "Let me know who you go. I'm gonna match it."
We'll see which team's gonna be moving on.
I was working, so I didn't text him back. I'm gonna remote that.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game.
All he do is jet sweep. Jet sweep halfback.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback.
Swamp is out.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking for a gap. It's Young. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
On my tonight.
second down after that run on the previous play.
Good, Craig. Did. No, got it on people. Oh, it should have been a pick.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use a quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short.
Discombobulated.
Time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Oh, way to respond.
Tackle to the 35.
Still got it, though. No.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in territory.
I mean, he's stronger than the. I assume he's stronger than my cornerback, so that don't make him terrible.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I dropped it.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for a big play down.
They hitting out there today.
They
hitting out there today. Swamp is up. Swamp is up. Turn my DJ up.
Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
We got a main chick and the mistress.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down and more. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Didn't know you could do that.
Playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is 7-0 open score.
At 9 in the morning. Hope I can early check in.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
You know what the postseason play mean there? Conservative ball carrier. Postseason play. We don't need none of them fancy ones.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. That'll pick up a
That's not
first
why
down out of the 37.
he just wasn't a good
Every
enough
now and
3D
then
player.
we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Maybe.
Wisely
Maybe in the regular season. Not in the
This defense
postseason.
has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Makes a quick catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
I know. I was assuming my receiver would block the linebacker. But, you know.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Don't like it.
Here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure.
You sure you're not just lobbing the ball? She's just not lobbing the ball?
In this game, every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll run it here.
Oh.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive
She
yards
comfortable
on first
around
down.
me. Took off her wig. I seen her braid.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Ain't Chauncey on the Texans for
First
it?
down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. It's caught downfield.
Yeah.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Didn't
Like a man is down on the field after the last
No, it
play.
says Chauncey
So we'll
on
take a
the
timeout.
Texans. That mean they're going to Super Bowl. You know that, right?
The Gamecocks
No, I mean they're going to the
line up
conference
with
championship.
first
Yeah.
and goal.
That's every year in his career he always been to the.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off.
Every year of his career he been to the
Couldn't quite get
the,
there. Brought
conference
down at the
championship.
2.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. 'Cause that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional.
And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fisher.
Oh, the swamp is though. Turn my DJ up. She don't even set me up.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They're going to run it. Makes a nice move there. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Swamp Izzo, turn my DJ up.
There, but get nothing. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Ooh.
Down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Wow. Running through the tackle.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete down 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the
modern TCU play.
Good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Oh.
Second down play coming up.
That's all from that big dog.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Just got me.
The defense stops it short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. There's contact on the throw.
Why the fuck did they get
the ball to a
confused like
35
that?
and another first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the
Hooping today.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Pact puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He pulls in the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
You're a cook.
To the air. It's Sellers. He'll try a pass here. Grab made by the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here comes the bunch formation. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Fisher. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. With pressure and sack, and he'll be tackled inside the 10. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Contact as he threw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
Hey!
The minute's going to wrap up
Hey!
the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors.
Mas aí, ruim, cara.
Halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out.
Noticing.
I like that call.
I know Stephon Diggs was a free agent.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field.
Hello?
Here on the ground.
Hello?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
To throw, it's Sellers. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection.
Jump out at the show.
But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Got him.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Defense showing blitz here. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Oh, I had it.
Got him, he's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they've regained the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Stolen my honor, and you are dead.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Bringing pressure. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
So another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Ooh, put him on a poster.
Punching at the line, showing blitz. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
What the?
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring it down. Explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this.
I would have won the Heisman shit if I didn't have to go to Charlotte.
Great job of executing up front, giving this back.
I was leading by a wide margin, but I had to lead for 2 days. I would have got Heisman stats against you and Maul. So I just messed up against Tonio because I was on the phone that game.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on?
Nah, you know I can't. You know I couldn't do that.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Early on? No, that's later. I did it for Rainbow though, because that's different. Want me to get your prediction on this possession right here?
Not very good field position to
He
start here.
gonna Watch you fumble.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offense is asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football.
Oh yeah, I was in the wrong formation for
sure.
sure.
Catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The defense swarms to make a tackle.
I went to a coaching clinic. I went to a coaching clinic a couple seasons ago. Went to a coaching clinic.
On that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it.
No way you're running, right? Change the game plan.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout.
Off the body.
That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the 4th quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here.
Yeah, you true. That's fine.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run.
Where are you going? Safety?
You get him down, but not before he gets
Oh, I gotta go to the cashier, and she gonna let it slide through. And she gonna let it slide through.
Giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
I think he turned on conservative. I said I think he turned on conservative.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
That play, Chris, that thing just opened up. Great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Alabama now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Young. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's a great play all around.
That was more run.
Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. As a design quarterback keeper. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
Moving them bodies. Moving them bodies.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Over the middle, it's Young. They make the stop. Down and inches.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So we
don't let it slide through.
Trying to move the ball downfield and putting.
Thank God for the timeout.
They got to get the first down right here.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial.
It'll be against his philosophy not to go for it.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run.
No! Yeah! Can't fuck with me! Woo! Love this shit, man. I love this shit, man. Come on. You can't. I love this shit, man. Come on. You ain't get shit. Woo! I love this shit, man. I love this shit, man.
With a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the quarterback will take.
You ain't get shit, man. Let's go. You ain't get shit, man. Let's go. Love this shit, man.
This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah.